Welcome to today's Daily Manna of Friday the 4th of April 2025. Today's topic is the wind of God. Our text is taken from Jonah chapter 1 verses 4 through 10. But the Lord sent out a great wind into the sea, and there was a mighty tempest in the sea, so that the ship was like to be broken. Then the mariners were afraid, and cried every man unto his God, and cast forth the wares that were in the ship into the sea, to lighten it of them. But Jonah was gone down into the sides of the ship, and he lay, and was fast asleep. So the shipmaster came to him, and said unto him, What meanest thou, O sleeper? Arise, call upon thy God, if so be that God will think upon us, that we perish not. Verse 7. And they said every one to his fellow, Come, and let us cast lots, that we may know for whose cause this evil is upon us. So they cast lots, and the lot fell upon Jonah. Then said they unto him, Tell us, we pray thee, for whose cause this evil is upon us? What is thine occupation? And whence comest thou? What is thy country? And of what people art thou? And he said unto them, I am an Hebrew, and I fear the Lord, the God of heaven, which hath made the sea and the dry land. Verse 10. Then were the men exceedingly afraid, and said unto him, Why hast thou done this? For the men knew that he fled from the presence of the Lord, because he had told them. Key verse. Jonah chapter 1 verse 4. But the Lord sent out a great wind into the sea, and there was a mighty tempest in the sea, so that the ship was like to be broken. A pastor had a cycling accident that landed him in the hospital with fractures to his hip. When the doctors ordered a CT scan to check for a concussion, they noticed a large malignant tumor on the front of his brain. The discovery led to treatment that included bone marrow and stem cell transplants before the man became cancer-free. Speaking on his experience, the pastor said, God allowed the accident for my brain tumor to be found. God sometimes makes use of unusual situations to correct serious problems. Prophet Jonah had been sent by God to Nineveh, but decided to go instead to Tarshish. God's response was to send a storm to hinder his ship's progress. After several efforts of battling the storm, the mariners discovered that Jonah was the albatross hindering their progress. Although Jonah was a prophet, he was a disobedient one at best. He knew the assignment God wanted him to carry out, but he balked. While others prayed fervently to their gods, he chose to sleep. And when he was challenged about his identity, he was not remorseful at the awful steps he had taken. But for the wind of God that caused the storm, Jonah would have stubbornly headed on to Tarshish, against the plan and purpose of God. Today, God still sends winds and storms to stop the swift descent that many are making to the places he did not send them. The storm was a divinely inspired move to stop Jonah's physical progress. In 2 Chronicles chapter 20 verse 37, Eliezer prophesied against Jehoshaphat, saying, Because thou hast joined thyself with Ir, the Lord hath broken thy works. And the ships were broken, that they were not able to go to Tarshish. Pause 2:00s. While God does not delight in hindering the progress of his children, we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to his purpose. Romans chapter 8 verse 28. Whenever you encounter a raging storm in your journey in life, check up to ensure that you are not heading in the wrong direction. Thought for the day. If God blocks your path, it is in your best interest